Hey everyone, so in today's video we are going to continue with our GitHub basics, and today we'll start with Git Stash command. So basically we use Git Stash command to um, apply the stash changes back to our working directory, and like whenever you are in a situation like where do you want when you want to like pull from some other branch or maybe check out to other branch or any other state where your own changes are not staged. For example, you'll see that there's a space over here. Let's just make it a real scenario. So let's say I did some work, and now there was a situation I need to um, get changes from my fellow developers from a different branch, or maybe I just simply want to switch to a different branch, or any other scenario in which I have to change my current stage. So um, I'll run, let's say if I want to check out to a different branch. So it's stopping me and saying that your local changes to the following files would be overwritten by checkout are this file. Please commit your changes or stash them. So we can either do a stage and then commit and then push, but we are not sure like we are done yet, or we are not in a stage where we want to proceed with the commit thing. We can simply just stash them. So I'll run the command git stash, and you'll see that it has returned us with a message saved working directory and index state on new branch. So basically it has pushed it to the stash, and now I can go to my other branch and do something whatever I want to do, and I can get back to my this branch. Git check out this branch. Now I'm at a stage where I want my changes back, like where my local changes that I was working on, I need them, and I just don't want to begin like do everything from the beginning. Like for example, it could have been like we have been working on 100 files and now they all are gone because of git stash. So we can retrieve them with git stash pop command, and you'll see that it's back over here. You'll see it in the unstaged area. So what git stash pop is doing is it's actually used to apply stash changes back to our working directory. So um, when we want to continue working on our changes where we previously set aside without cluttering up our stash list, there is another command that we can use. For example, I'll just revert this and I will run I'll stash once again. Let's say I will run echo I'll run echo stash, and it should be in the unstaged area, and I will do git stash. Now it has pushed it into the stash, and now I'll run git stash apply. So you will see that it also did the same thing, and it brought us back our changes. So like what's the difference between the two? So you can say that git stash apply is similar to git stash pop, but instead of removing the stash changes from the stash list, it keeps them. So basically when we ran git stash pop, it actually also removed it from the stash, while with git stash apply we can go as back as we want, so it doesn't remove it from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the stash, and we will now proceed with the rebasing. So we can continue on rebasing later. We can work on like reverting our commit. So now we will learn how we can revert a commit. For example, let's say I accidentally commit something um, new branch. So I'll check my commits. So I can see that the latest commit was made like 18 minutes ago, and I accidentally pushed this commit, and I want to you can say that I want to revert it and like remove it from here as well. So for that we can do that. um, we can simply just run a reset command so that it is removed from the GitHub. So we are in our new branch and we accidentally pushed that commit. Now we want to revert it back. So we'll run the command git reset head and the number of commits to which we want to go back to. For example, with head 1 we can just simply undo the last commit in our local repo, and when we run the git reset head this sign and one command, you're basically we are moving the current branch step back by one commit. So we can go as back like as a number of commits. For example, we can go 2 commits back, and it will simply just undo these two, like the this one and the one before it. So we will currently go with the last commit, and when we do this it says that git reset head. And now after this we have to push into the same branch, and yeah, now we have to do a force push, because as you can see that the message itself is self-explanatory. Updates were rejected because the tip of your current branch is behind. So now we have to do a force push. You can do this by using the -F switch. And now if I'll go back to GitHub, I'll see that that commit is gone over here. So that's how we can undo our commits, and in the next video we can learn about the rebasing. Thank you.